mask dust. Do I need my mask or am I okay? Thanks.
Hi, Kings. You all set?
I'm all good, guys. Yeah, I'm here with Ben, Lesage, and Cooper coach as well, if they want to follow me, if you need them.
Yeah, that's great. Anyone want to kick off? Patrick, you've been waiting patiently there from Canada. Go for it.
Yeah, first off, thanks, Kingsley. Thanks for doing this. You know, reaction to how the boys did, obviously being off for 20 months, pretty difficult. First combination, you know, all that.
Yeah, I think we're going to find it really hard to assess the lads. I thought the way they started was excellent, but exactly that, on 20 minutes, something like that, their legs fell off. I was just talking to Foxy, Jonathan Davis, the centre for Wales, and he said that he offered it up. I didn't ask. He said, man, the pace of the first 30 minutes was incredible. And I think Wales tactically played that way. They kept the ball in hand, not disrespectful to us, but they fancied running us off the park. And I think we hit the wall on about 20 minutes. You'd have to ask the players, but they certainly, with the stats, it shows, you know, the number of penalties, slow to breakdowns. And then we put ourselves under pressure with exiting in that period. But, you know, we talked about it at half time. We knew we'd have to use fresh legs. Obviously, 6 forwards on the bench, for exactly the reason you said, young guys there haven't played any football. So to get them on the field and for the boys to go the way they did at the end of the game, really pleased with that. Lots of positives, turned them over at the breakdowns a number of times. Tier 1 team, you know, I thought there was a number of individual performances were exceptional. I thought both wingers did well. Lesage was outstanding, Lucas himself. So, you know, that's just mentioning a couple. I don't want to miss people out. Cooper Coates stood over there, so I better mention his tap penalty and try. That was, you know, quick thinking, moments like that. But unfortunately, the truth is, the reality is our fitness and our power game. They made up 2-3 meters on defense, front foot, difficult for us to play after the first phase. I know it's a long answer, sorry, but that's probably my summary right now.
I thought the positives was the rucking, but at the same time, you know, there were a number of knock-ons that were just truly unforced errors. Or how do you balance that aspect looking forward?
Yeah, well, that's what I mean by the, you know, by measuring the game in terms of the intensity and the boys getting used to that speed. As you said, errors, you know, we were slow to breakdowns in that 20-minute period, 15 minutes before half. We gave a number of penalties away for that. I just think it was reactions and thinking under pressure. You know, we all know, do anything twice the speed than you've been doing it for the last period, then you're going to make mistakes. And I thought that the boys got used to the speed and tempo to a certain extent, or they adjusted to it. And I thought that it showed. And disappointed to concede the last try, purely because it was a penalty, Liam Brown's side entry, but at a breakdown, which Eric Howe got penalised 2 minutes before. But I want to get into that because I'm being a coach. But, you know, the way that we played, we constructed some nice opportunities from our set pieces, scored a nice try. You know, Cooper scoring off a move that we'd worked, which is really pleasing for the coaches and the players, builds trust and confidence. And I just think we need to take that into next week. Our scrum fixes, you know, struggled a little at the first half, fixed that second half at a good platform. So lots of positives. You know, the lineup fell away a little. So something for us to work on for sure there. But the biggest gains for us is our adapting to that level and that pace. And we just need to be exposed to it. There's Tonga against New Zealand today, you know. We've got to be exposed to that level of rugby to get better. We've thankfully got England next week. So we've looked at those 2 40-minute blocks there. And we look forward to another 2 40-minute blocks against England and look for improvements all the way through that game. Last one for me. What are the benchmarks you set for next week now? Well, we talk about taking, you know, each 20 minutes, even less at a time, winning each battles. You know, a lot of people asking in Wales this week that, you know, we know more about Wales than whatever, but the reality is we're not looking at Wales, we're not looking at England. We have to get ourselves, you know, firing right. And there's a lot of work involved in that. There's a lot of detail and there's a danger of overcoaching. So we'll just build on what we've done well. I think the boys will be better for the experience, of course, and the intensity. You know, I've always, you know, been honest with you. If you'd asked me 2 weeks ago, I think we're going to put up a better performance against England for obvious reasons. You know, we've had that experience. We've had more time together. Don't forget, these guys got off a plane Sunday. You know, they arrived here Sunday evening. So I'm really impressed with what they've done.